We're talking about exactly how I made my first $50,000 on Shopify. And we're talking my first $50,000 of profit. I'm not like every other guru that is selling you the fact that they made $50,000 and made $700 in profit off of it. This is my first $50,000 of profit. If that doesn't convince you to watch the rest of the video and hit the subscribe button, I don't know what else will convince you of that, because you're not going to learn anything else in this niche if you listen to anyone else other than what's coming in this video, because I'm going to give you just what I did to make my first 50K in profit, meaning it hit my bank account. And I'll tell you, I did it in a pretty quick time and I didn't put a lot of time into it. So let's get into the video. Also guys, grab a notepad. This is a no frills video. This is full of education. I'm going to go quickly, take some notes, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the other videos. And I'm responding to every comment, so let me know in the comment section below if you've got a question on anything I talk about today. All right, let's start from the start. I wanted to create a business that was part of my niche, part of my passion. I wanted to be able to fund a niche, like basically a hobby. I'm not gonna tell you exactly what it is. I will show you proof of my Shopify store, but I don't want competition. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm making money with this right now and I'm not ready to let that go because the money that I'm making with it is so good. But again, we will take a snippet of the Shopify store. I will show that to you momentarily. Let me just give you the brief on why I started it. I wanted to pay for a hobby. I had no idea it was gonna grow to this point, but I said to myself, I'm gonna start a business. I don't wanna spend more than 3 or 4 hours a week to it, and I wanna make 50 to 60K a year. At the time, I didn't realize how hard that was going to be. Yeah, it is hard, but here I am now, and that is something that I regularly do year over year, and I'm getting about 20 to 40% year over year growth with $0 in ad spent. Yes, I've spent $0 across my business. I'm at 3.5 years now running. I've never spent a penny on advertising. It's all organic. It's all through self-created content creation and just creating damn good products. So I spent about $1,000 getting the business set up, LLC, all those things. I wanted to be protected. I have a good day job. I make decent money through my day job. I wanted to protect myself. I highly recommend protecting yourself. Separate your business through your personal income in case anything goes wrong, regardless of what you sell. And I spent about $400 on products just to get going. I actually started housing my own products. I said, dropshipping is too risky. I don't want to spend money on ads. I'm going to back myself with organic growth and content creation. I'm going to bootstrap this. I'm going to do this with the least amount of money spent. So I ordered some products off Alibaba, and we were off to the start. Now, if you've gotten this far and you don't believe me, we're going to look at my Shopify store right now. We're just going to look at a snippet. This is just a period in time. It gives you an idea of what I was making. The critical thing here is we're looking at an earlier year. So this doesn't include the last 6 months, essentially. We're just looking at a portion of what the sales are. This is through all of my in-house stuff. So I have most of my sales sectioned off. I do a lot of in-person business, so we're not even gonna account to that. But with the numbers that you're looking at, you have to understand I have $0 in ad cost. I have about a 60% margin on average, but my online sales represent about 50% nowadays, so I've got about a 50% elsewhere, let's just say. Lower margins in the in-person stuff because my time and my travel and all those things are a little bit more hefty, but you can get a picture of what the business is doing right now, among other businesses. And I'm running about 4 different stores right now concurrently, and you can understand the picture. But I started with housing some product. I think my first order from Alibaba was about $400, and within 2 or 3 months, I expanded to ordering, I think within 3 months, I was about 20 products, and I didn't house a lot of it. I was at about $100 a stock of every product, and I was just slow moving. I was creating content around every single product that I was making. I was building a brand around myself, making the products, making content around the niche that the products revolved around. And I was getting active on social media. Every single Facebook group, I was active. Reddit, I was active. I was pushing my products. I was offering my time for free to those communities as much as I could so that I was first off accepted, and they trusted my opinion when I was pushing the product and why I was pushing the product. And it's grown from there. Actually, nothing has changed except every month I try to add 2 products onto my store for this specific store. And I do the same thing. I'm on Facebook, and I make content and post content. Nothing has changed. I haven't spent any more ads. And month over month, I'm doing about a 4% increase. There are some months that are, down differently, that kind of thing. I've done year over year about a 30 to 50%. I'm at 3.5 years, 30 to 50% growth. And I would say I spend probably 3 to 4 hours a week on the business. And that's basically it. I'm just kind of active on Facebook, and I'm kind of active on YouTube and TikTok, and that's where we are today. So nothing has changed, but that's exactly how I made my first 50K. and it's growing. And I was gonna edit that out, but you guys actually just heard a sale live. I should have muted my phone, but we just got a sale for that store specifically because that store is the only store linked to this account on my phone. And yeah, I'm not gonna edit that out because you should hear that money is being made actively. It's currently 2 in the morning when I'm filming this. So, you know, I'm getting a sale at 2 in the morning and I pretty much only sell to the US. So I'm pretty happy about that, honestly. Actually, we'll just look. What's the order value? The order was it was 3 items at a total of $66.97, and they took advantage of a Black Friday coupon that I still had up there. It's a couple weeks after Black Friday. I don't know actually when you guys are seeing this video. They got 30% off. So that was probably a $100 order. I sacrificed 30% or $30 essentially, giving a discount, but I'm probably still in a margin for that order. Just looking at what the products are, my margins are, I'm probably on that $66.97, I'm probably making about $33, which isn't that bad. I'll take that, like order over order, especially considering I'm offering a 30% discount. I truly try to balance my sales where I'm like, I would say my goal is to have 50% of my sales be at MSRP, that's list value of what I have on the site, and I'd like 50% of them to be at a 15% discount because that is enough of a discount to get people like fired up about it, but it also makes them feel good. So I like the interaction on the community pages on Facebook where I can give people personal discounts. One of the things I love to do is if I'm reaching out and talking with somebody one-on-one, you know, if I've got a product and I'm gonna make $50 on that sale, $50 into my pocket, right? If I've done my numbers, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind, you know, some night if things are slow, getting online and having, you know, 30, 40 conversations. If 20 of them end up being $50 sales, I mean, you can do the math. There's real money there, right? It isn't common. Back in the day when I started the business, every once in a while, I'd have like a $3,000 or $4,000 day of total sales because I'd just sit down one night and be like, I'm just getting active, and I got a big kick out of it. I'd give like personalized discounts, so a customer, like the discount would be their first name. They got a kick out of it. It felt really personal. It felt like they were really part of the business and all those things. And it converted a customer and it created a long-term customer. So that's what I've done. I mean, I don't know if this is a video that you guys enjoy. If you want to see more about what I've personally done with my store and I can jump deeper into the store, I'll be honest with you guys, you know, and I want to be fully transparent. And I know a lot of like the gurus online, they're just like, I'll show you my business. That should just tell you that like their margins are really low or they're not actually making money with that business. I'm not going to show you guys my products. I'm not going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not going to release the actual name of the business because I make money on this. It pays my mortgage, right? So, you know, this is real. This is real information. This is real content. I'm happy to go deeper into it so you guys can see the analytics and stuff. And we'll look at some of my other stores that I've got, honestly, lower margins, higher competition, and I'm competing for a much larger industry. I don't mind showing that. But for my biggest breadwinner for things that I'm doing on the side, unfortunately, guys, you'll have to, you know, you'll find out when I sell the business eventually because that is the long-term plan. I think it just, the way that the business is structured right now, I'm just growing it right now. I'm trying to get up to 5 products added a month and just kind of grow and grow and grow. I'd really like to get that business to the point where it exceeds what I make from my day job. But we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. I'd love to have a conversation there.